Having access to these read-alouds helps me stay up with everything in class. Dyslexics will spend way too much time trying to decode words and have little time to try and comprehend what is going on in a passage or story. Audio is key. Copying down information is hard when you have dyslexia. Common grammar mistakes happen a lot. Let's take a look at Texthelp tools that help make my learning more accessible. Read&Write gives me support for reading and writing.
Okay, so let's start off with the toolbar demo. First off, we're going to share, we're going to add in the toolbar for Read&Write. So we're going to activate it in here. And Mackenzie and I are going to kind of talk through some of these tools and how they really benefit dyslexics. So the first one is the word prediction tool. So it's got that little magic ball right there. When I tap on it and I start to type, it's going to add in those word predictions for me. Now, Mackenzie, for someone who's dyslexic, why would this word prediction help you?
I misspell a lot of words, or I spell them how they sound. So, like, I tend to, like, spell out the wrong word, and if I'm looking at something and I know this is the right word, this would be very helpful.
Good. All right, so the dictionary tool, so when we tap on a word and then we activate the dictionary tool and I select it, it is going to read on there for us. Why would this tool be beneficial for someone who's dyslexic?
This will help me, like, so we won't have to, like, look up something. I could always just go over to the side and just look at it.
Yeah, well, and notice that there's several different definitions for that word. So I would assume that this would help you be able to narrow down which definition that they were talking about. Good. So the same word, but we know that we have access to a picture dictionary. So I'm going to tap on there and we're going to notice that a picture comes up. Why do you think having a picture attached with that word helps somebody?
Because then I could see how they use it.
Okay, so visual cues help you out a lot. Good. So of course we want to be able to tap into that text to speech. So if I'm going to triple tap this portion just as a demonstration, then it's...
The word dyslexia is derived from the Greek word dys, meaning difficulty, and the word lexis, meaning words or language.
And I can also press on stop, so it will stop doing that for me. You already talked about it in your slide about how being able to have something read aloud helps you. I know you talked about, you can't really think about comprehension because you're trying to decode the words. So this feature is definitely going to help you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So screenshot reader. So this tool inside of Read&Write comes in handy when I would say, are there times when a teacher gives you a PDF or something that has an image, but yet the accessibility tool doesn't read it?
Yeah.
Right. So this screenshot reader, I'm going to activate it. So basically, if I select what I need read,
Read&Write.
And then it's going to do the work for you. So having access to that tool is very helpful. The screen masking tool is going to narrow down as you're reading, and it will kind of go as you want it to go. It even has like some different setting options if I wanted it to have like a color overlay or something like that. How do you think that might help somebody who's dyslexic?
And I could always like look at one sentence or look at one or two sentences to like narrow down so I don't have to like
Good.
Go back.
Seeing so much information on a page at once. I would agree with that. Of course, talk and type. This feature is very popular because I can activate it. She can talk and it will do the typing for you. The highlight feature I think is pretty cool though, where I can select a word and I can pick one of the highlighter tools that are listed on here and I can go in and highlight it. So that part's cool. But let me, remind everybody about collecting those highlights. So I'm going to tap on the collect highlights and it's actually going to take those highlights and it's going to create a document that's saving all of that information. So that's a great resource as well.